Welcome to my in-depth review of ARAG, one of the most well-known insurance providers in Germany, especially in the area of legal protection. If you're currently living in Germany or planning to move here, chances are you've come across the name ARAG in your search for legal or private insurance options. In this video, I'll walk you through my real user experience with ARAG, what worked well, what didn't, and whether it's worth considering for your insurance needs. Starting with the basics, ARAG primarily specializes in legal insurance, but also offers other insurance products like health, travel, and accident coverage. Their website has a fairly clean and minimalistic layout, with services broken down into clearly labeled categories. When you land on the homepage, you're prompted to choose between personal and business insurance. This segmentation helps, but navigation can still feel a bit clunky, especially when trying to compare product details side by side. Once I clicked into the legal insurance section, I was shown multiple tiers of coverage. ARAG makes bold claims about their extensive legal support and global coverage, but finding detailed policy limits or exclusions required several clicks. Transparency could definitely be improved here. What stood out positively, though, is the ability to simulate pricing with just a few inputs like zip code, age, and profession. Signing up for a policy was fairly straightforward. They provide digital forms and instant quotes, and the entire process can be completed online without needing to speak to an agent. However, after submitting my information, I didn't receive immediate confirmation, something that can cause unease when dealing with legal insurance. Their app is functional but limited. It allows you to upload documents, report claims, and chat with support, but the user interface lacks polish. For a company of this size, the mobile experience could be more refined and faster. Also, the claim submission system, while available digitally, didn't always provide a clear timeline of the next steps. I submitted a legal claim and had to follow up twice to get a proper update. Response times were inconsistent, sometimes a few hours, other times over 2 days. Many useful links you can find in the description. Now let's talk about the pros. ARAG does offer multilingual support, which is a huge benefit for expats in Germany. Their legal hotline is available 24/7, and when I did manage to get through, the lawyers were knowledgeable and provided sound advice. For everyday legal matters, like rental disputes, employment disagreements, or consumer rights, they're quite solid. But customer service is a mixed bag. I had a few positive interactions, especially through the phone hotline, but email support was slow and not always helpful. There's also an online customer portal where you can manage your policies, but it feels dated and occasionally glitches out. Some documents were not properly displayed, and updating personal details required manual verification. Another downside is their cancellation policy. Although it's clearly stated in the terms, ARAG does not make it easy to cancel via the website. You need to send a signed letter or go through customer support, and there's no immediate confirmation of cancellation. This could definitely be more streamlined. One feature that stood out is ARAG's legal document templates. These can be downloaded directly from the website and are a useful resource for handling basic legal issues. That said, access to full legal assistance often requires the higher tier plans, so be careful about what level of protection you're actually paying for. To wrap it all up, ARAG is a solid option for those needing legal protection in Germany, particularly if you're an expat who values phone-based legal consultation. However, their digital tools are underwhelming. Customer service can be hit or miss, and there's room for more transparency in policy details. They're not the cheapest option, and depending on your needs, it might be worth comparing ARAG with competitors like DVK or HUK Cobert. If this review helped you out, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more honest reviews and practical guides for living in Germany.